Hello everyone, welcome to our second lab for Bio 242. Today we are going to look at a dissection that I performed on a sheep brain. The structures are very similar to the human brain, however the brain is slightly more simplistic and much smaller than the human brain. I have decided to use images in this lab instead of the lab footage simply because it's easier to point out the features to you. These are two specimens that I performed dissections on. The one on the right shows a superior view of the brain, and the one on the left shows a coronal section of the brain after it has been cut in half. If we move over to the other image, we can begin to look at the internal structures of the brain via the cross-section. If you look at this white fleshy material on the outside, you can recall that the brain is protected by meninges. In this case, this would be the dura mater, which is the outermost layer that's protecting it between the skull cavity. The structure pinned letter A is the corpus callosum. This is what's holding the two hemispheres together. Structure B is actually one of the cranial nerves. In this case, we're looking at the optic nerve. This structure is responsible for detecting light from the external environment. We can also see the corpus callosum and the lateral ventricle again on the left hemisphere. The small structure situated right behind the corpus callosum is the pineal gland, and this is what produces melatonin to help regulate sleep cycles. As we move toward the central part of the brain, we're going to encounter the diencephalon, which includes the hypothalamus and the thalamus. Continue to move more posteriorly, we encounter the brainstem, which includes the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla oblongata. The medulla is continuous with the spinal cord. We also see the cerebellum in the posterior portion of the brain, which includes the unique tree-like features. This section of the brain helps with equilibrium and coordination. If we navigate back towards the central part of the brain, we can see the pituitary gland. As the master gland of the body, it produces many hormones that travel throughout the body, directing certain processes and stimulating other glands to produce hormones in the body.